Welcome to the 33rd episode of Alpha Mindset TV. This is SP, the artist, your host. If you're not yet a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. Also, like, share the videos, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when there's new updates. Also, remember to comment, because the comments lets us know if any of the content that we're sharing is helping you at all, as far as like strategies for your business and improving your mindset and things of that nature. By the end of the day's episode, you're going to understand why the mind is one of the most important resources that you have as a human being, and why you should definitely take it serious and manage it. All right, I'm going to jump right into it and keep it short and sweet. I know you've heard before that you create your own reality. And I know that you feel like it sounds hokey, it sounds cliche and things of that nature. Well, this is actually the way it works. You literally create your own reality. Okay, so if there's any endeavor, anything that you're pursuing that you're convinced won't work, you will not create the reality for that, because your brain won't go into whatever your person that developing your personality, thinking, feeling, and your behavior, right? It will not be developed in congruence with an outcome that you don't believe in. Okay, if you don't believe that you can get any new sales for a product or whatever, you're not going to get it, because you're not going to think, act, and feel in a way that's going to that's going to attract those sales, right? If you get what I'm saying, your brain is not going to waste that time. Whatever you tell your brain is going to, is going to prepare you for. So if you don't believe it, and then you send your brain that message, your brain is going to reshape your whole reality based on that message. And your brain doesn't know the difference. And I'm going to use some terms that I don't know if I'm coining them here. I could be the first, I could not be. But I want to use terms singular, um, reality, and unified reality. And what I mean by this, because basically I want to just talk about how you can tell your brain one thing, like there's a ghost around the corner, and your body will actually ready itself as if there's one. Like like physiologically, you'll go through feeling as if there's some foreboding figure around the corner, and you'll get goosebumps and everything as if there really is some danger there. Your brain won't know the difference, and it will prepare you for that danger. So basically, you're the like just basically your brain is like a guard dog. It can protect you. It can do its best to look out for you, let you know when something is going wrong. But you have to guard it. You have to guide it. You have to train it. Okay. You can't just let it run amok, because if you do, then you're going to be operating on more of the automatic system, which is based on emotional reaction for the most part. Okay. It's going to use a lot of emotional memory and things of that nature. You don't want to do that. You won't be able to shape your gut, sharpen your gut, if you're not doing that. So it's all about becoming a better observer of your mind, right? Just not of things that's all around you and things of that nature. Become a better observer of the mind. Really, everything that's within your control, you want to observe well and manage well. But you have to understand that whatever you think is a reality, period. If it's a singular reality, then it's not connected to the grid, right? The grid, and all the grid is, and I'll explain it. The grid, my version of the grid, is just everything that consists of the laws of what is and anything that's actually ever happened. That is exactly what's on the grid. If it's incongruent, if it's never happened, right? Something like that has never happened, and if there are no laws for how it works, it is not on the grid. So that is a singular reality. In other words, like I feel like I'm seeing dinosaurs. So I'm seeing these hallucinations, and my body is physically reacting as if it's seeing huge Tyrannosaurus Rex, right? Or Brontosaurus. But that's not the reality. It's not connected to the grid. So it's not going to be a unified reality, meaning my neighbor, my parents see the dinosaurs as well. Only I see the illusion. So it's a singular reality. So it really is a reality, whatever you tell your brain. Okay. Even if it's not a unified reality for all the rest of us. Someone else can see hallucinations that seem really, really real. They can feel like they have some sort of disease that feels real, and they're going through the pain so much so that the body is reacting or responding as if it's going through that pain. Like, that's what I mean about singular reality and unified reality. Um, so this one went a little longer, but I just wanted to kind of get those points in there. Whatever you tell your brain is real, folks. So I mean, I know it doesn't. It sounds like it's impossible, but it really is. Because if you believe that you're going to get sales for your new product or your service, right? Then you're going to start asking questions. What did other people before me do to get those sales? You're going to start thinking and behaving and feeling in a way that it's possible to get it. And you're going to start asking those questions. You're going to start failing fast. You're going to start testing until you figure out the right way, the right path to getting sales, right? But if you didn't believe it and you're sending your brain that message, your brain is not going to go into thinking, feeling, and behaving in a way that you're going to find the information to figure out what it takes to get sales. You're not even going to think it's even possible, so you'll never get started. So it won't be a reality to you, right? But then at that time, it's a singular reality, right? Because other people have gotten sales who didn't have sales before. Okay, so it actually exists on the grid, right? And they follow the laws or what's required of them to get sales. They will congruent on the grid. If you don't follow the laws that's required to bake a cake on the grid, that means you're off the grid and you won't come in congruence. That's what the grid is. The grid is actual unified reality and the laws that govern unified reality. That is it. Singular reality, and like I said, the body can react as if there's a boogeyman under your bed. You literally will get goosebumps and feel as if there's something. You might even trick yourself into seeing it. Hallucination. So that's what I'm saying, singular reality. So, you might be seeing a boogeyman or under the bed or mistake a shadow for a ghost in your closet. But when I come, I notice it's a shadow. So at that time, it's your singular reality. It seemed, it appeared, and felt real to you, but I was able to see that it's not on the unified reality field, right? I can't see it. It's not physical to me. I can't touch it. It was just in your mind, but it also became real to your mind and your body. So that's what I'm telling you. Your body, whether it's connected to the idea, the concept is connected to the unified reality or singular reality, is going to create the process and it's going to become real to it. That's all I'm saying. So whatever it is, like I'm telling you, you're not going to think in terms of what it takes to become a better athlete or to train better, to become better at something, right? To become an Olympic athlete, right? You're not going to think like that if you don't think that it's possible for you to do it. You're going to convince yourself that you can't do it. So therefore, you're not going to go through the process of creating the personality associated with an Olympic athlete. Because I'm telling you, if you really did believe it truly, you would start thinking, acting, and behaving in that way. You will lose the weight. You will strengthen your weaknesses, and you will be able to compete. Okay, Tim Ferriss already proved this. Okay, like read his book. I think it was the 4 Hour Chef, if I'm not believing it, where he talks about these processes and stuff. So it really is a matter of what you convince yourself is real or not. So be careful what you're telling yourself, because if you tell yourself you can't, chances are you're going to be right. And if you tell yourself you can, chances are you're right as well. Anyway, this is SP the Artist signing out.